Good evening and welcome to Let's Talk Shop with Russ. Some people on the panel tonight are being the biggest PIA I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's pita. It's like the bread. Pita.
Yeah, it is like pita.
With a capital P.
Are we live yet? Are we live yet?
Just doing our job.
Are we live yet?
Are we live yet?
Because I have had some complications with the streaming services tonight, and unfortunately tonight we're not streaming on to Twitch due to the fact that Twitch had a major hack break-in, so you had to change your password, you had to get a new restream key. I was trying to get all that set up before the show, but all that information is not on this computer that I'm sitting at. It's in my home. When I say my home, I'm in my home, but it's in the other room in my master bedroom in that computer. So I have no access to that information. I would have to go over there and put it on a USB card and bring it back over here to have access. So I'm just like, all right, forget it. We're not doing Twitch tonight. But we should be live on Facebook and YouTube.
Good evening.
If y'all can confirm that, if you wouldn't mind.
It's up on YouTube.
Are we on YouTube?
Up on YouTube.
Yes.
Okay, great. And so, and I have the Restream chat open. So, yes, I can see Buster Stott is on Facebook. Thank you, Buster, M. Chav, and Aussie Man. Yes, so we are live on Facebook and YouTube, and unfortunately not on Twitch tonight due to the fact of Facebook's or Twitch's use stupid problem.
I see M. Chav out here and Jimbo too.
You would think that a company as big as Twitch got hacked. Come on, give me a break.
It could happen to anyone.
Well, yeah, I guess it would. But anyway, thank you all for being on tonight. And if I was going to give somebody $100 if they had figured out who the person was, the special guest tonight. But I went back through all of it and nobody guessed who we have on tonight.
That's easy to say when nobody guessed it.
Huh?
That's easy to say when nobody guessed
the show. You on the panel didn't count because once you come in, you saw her name.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen it. And so everybody else sees it down there too.
Yeah, now everybody else sees it. But I was talking about before the show in the chat. I was going to give somebody $100 if they guessed it. Nobody did. So anyway,
how can you miss those
our special guest tonight is Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth.
Friends!
Hi, everybody. Hi. Hello.
Yes. And she does, by hap chance last night, I was watching some of my favorite gamings over on Twitch, and the gamings ended, and she started her live stream on there last night. And I went like, let me go see what she's doing. And so I discovered that she was doing crocheting. Well, apparently, Brenda, you've been telling her for how long?
A couple months. At least a couple months.
Yeah. She should be on.
She didn't want to listen to me.
Well, I convinced her. Well, first off, she said, and this is no problem. Some people don't like showing, their face or whatever, and I understand that. let's don't go into those issues other than the fact that that's not what she wanted to do. And I said, well, why can't you just do what you're doing over on Twitch on our show? She crochets. She'll talk about other things she gets into later on. But my point is why can't you just do that? And she goes, well, I guess I could. And I said, well, guess what? You can be on the show. So here she is tonight. And I am so happy. So very, very happy to have you on tonight, Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth.
Oh, thank you so much.
No,
you keep it up. I'll be tearing up over here. Come on now.
Yeah, well, my mother used to crochet, and we got into that before the show, and I actually did cry before the show. I will tell you that right off the bat. So first off, let's get started with the show just the way we always do. And my sponsors are Devobal Technologies for web design, development, and hosting. Visit devobal.com. FastCap, innovative products for the professional woodworker. Go to fastcap.com. Rockler, 60 years in woodworking. Create with confidence. Visit rockler.com. Bearwood Supply Company, your best choice for hard-to-find woodworking supplies. Go to bearwood.com. Clean Sport, the handy specialist. Woodworkingshop.com. And Seiko, the scroll saw specialist. Seiko.com. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that little bell up there, because that will tell you anytime I have a live stream or I post a new video over on Facebook. And the second thing is subscribe, if you wouldn't mind. Subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. And give me a like. Yeah, that little button down there that says like what you see.
Thumbs up.
Well, yeah, thumbs up. Thumbs up, like, thumbs up, either one. So I would appreciate it. I would appreciate all that going on tonight. And I have a question I have to ask her. She told me I couldn't forget, so I have to lay this piece of paper down here so I won't forget it before the night's over. But let's go through the panel members. Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth, you're going to be last because all the panel members will introduce themselves. And Al.
I am Al Forte, Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. You can also find me as Kilroy79763 all over the place. I stream 2 p.m. Sunday on Twitch. And I did change my password, and I didn't update my stream key. But I will tomorrow. Going to be doing some more.
You see? You did one, but not the other. I have to do both.
One, but not the other. Well, I've got 3 accounts, so, I just didn't get that one. But anyway, I'm going to be working on the Enterprise D, and I guess I need to show it, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll kill myself doing this.
All right, Al, you've had your time. Chris, go ahead and tell you about yourself.
It's coming up. It's coming up to that size right there. Anyway, I'm sorry to continue. Chris.
That's me. Again, Chris here from the Old Cranky Workshop. You find me on Facebook and YouTube, not on Twitch because I don't have the time to deal with nonsense like that. So, but got a couple of videos in the works. So, a couple of projects in the works. Got to get one done and out in the mail by next week. So, been in the shop painting animals. So, takes a long time.
Great. And Chris, some of the stuff you did, the squirrels, the fox,
yep,
and
the raccoon.
Yeah. I know you cut those out, which a lot of people could cut them out. What are you using, by the way? A bandsaw?
So, some of the bigger ones, I'll rough them out on the bandsaw. Then I'll get the smaller details cut out on the scroll saw.
Okay, so a bandsaw scroll saw.
Yeah.
So the work that you do on cutting the shapes out is like impeccable. I mean, I looked at them, but I would like to say one thing. I have painted a lot in my lifetime and put things, eyes and stuff. As I'm getting older, I find it difficult to keep the line straight and everything that I do. And some of the things that I want to make. But I would have to say, in all sincerity, and I'm not just saying this because you're on the panel, some of your artwork, your painting work on some of your designs, where it's the parrot, the owl, the squirrel, or whatever, is impeccable, my friend.
Ooh, thank you. An owl. I didn't think of an owl. That's not a bad idea. So
I mean, what all the things you do. I mean, I was looking at the fox today,
yes,
and I was like, "Wow, that is really great." I can see the detail that you put into
it's
putting the lines in.
difficult as people think. You'll go look at a few cartoon pictures of clip art, and you start with that as a rough drawing. So
Well, but you say that, but to actually look and put that on the wood is a whole different situation, my friend.
Some people wonder why there are coloring books in my workshop, because sometimes I get art right out of it. So,
well, you have done fantastic, and they were all great. Brenda.
Thanks, Russ. I'm Brenda G of Brenda G's Designs. You'll find me about any place on the internet if you look up Brenda G's Designs. I have a YouTube channel, I have a Facebook page, a lot of different things going on, an Etsy store. On my YouTube channel, I do comedy and crafts and a live stream with a fellow named Matt Haas on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And hope everybody will join us. We have a lot of fun there and do a giveaway and talk about things that'll blow your mind. So I hope everybody will join us this coming Thursday.
I would have been there last night. Unfortunately, we had the woodworking club meeting. So.
Yeah,
it's the first Thursday of every month. So unfortunately, I wasn't unable to be there. And I would like to say something that I don't know why Matt Haas, he's here. Why ain't he been showing his butt up here?
He is all over the place. He is on everybody and their brothers' shows. It's hard for me to keep up with him.
Pretty cool. Donald.
I'm Donald Matthews, also known as Donald Vlogifies. I'm Donald Vlogifies Woodshop on YouTube. I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those links are up there on my channel. Also on TikTok now. That's there too. And I got a website, redneckknowhow.com.
Yeah, and you've been doing the heck out of those snowmen, buddy.
Yeah, those look great.
People wearing me out.
They do. Really, I've seen some of them, and I was like, sincerely super impressed. They look really, really nice.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah. So if go check him out. He's got, and you sell anything you make, you sell, right?
Most everything, yeah.
Yeah. So go check him out. You might want to find something before Christmas gets here too far and buy a snowman.
Hurry up, because I'm running out of room.
Dixon, the one that says, "I didn't get my alligator STL."
I finally found it.
Well,
so I'm printing a big one on a
12-inch plate. Wait 1 second. You sent me an email confirmation that you got it, and then you PM me. I didn't get mine.
No, I said I couldn't find it. Where the heck did it? It was on Simply Creations, not my email. So then I found it, and we're all good.
You were trying to make me look bad, like I didn't send it to you.
No, I'm printing a big one on a 12-inch plate on my CR10 right now. It should be done in a day or 2 days. But anyway, hi everybody. I'm Dixon.
Whoa! You're printing that whole crocodile big?
My CR10, yeah.
All right, so when you get through, I want to see some pictures.
All right, I'll send you some pictures when it's finished.
Yeah,
it should be finished tomorrow night sometime, Sunday night. I should be.
Yeah. Now that's not my file. I downloaded it off a Thingiverse, so it's not my file. I'm not claiming it in any way, shape, or form. But if you're going to print it, here, I've got it right here. This is probably about 10, 12 inches. How long is yours?
Well, I'm not sure because it's curled up on a 12-inch plate, so I'm thinking it's going to be bigger than 12 inches.
Yeah, I don't know. This is probably about 12 inches totally.
Well, yeah, mine is curled up on a 12-inch plate. So by the time I open it up, It should be.
Yeah, so it's
15,
probably
20
going to
inches.
be about 16 or 20 inches.
Yeah, probably 20 inches.
Yeah, so this is the one I printed on my 3D printer. So yes, this thing is awesome. It's on Thingiverse. The guy that made this, the one that did it, he is awesome. Actually, I need to find out his name, and so I can give him credit for this. But this is I made my grandson one of these, and he was like ecstatic. He loved it. So
Bring him
this
on
is pretty
tonight.
cool. Yep. I would like to have him on. So then, Paul, you can't forget Paul.
Nope. I'm here as long as my internet stays working. Been having trouble with it tonight. Paul Corliss, Paul's Messy Workshop. I'm here every Saturday night. You can find me on YouTube, Paul's Messy Workshop, or you can find me on Instagram, Paul's Messy Workshop. And Russ, I got my witch with the pumpkin all ready to put on the CNC.
Good. Great.
And I incorporated the welcome sign with the rest of it. So it's all one
Good.
piece.
Yeah, it'll be all one piece. Well, what I did was I did that on my laser. Actually, that was totally cut on my laser. So I did the pumpkin face and did the welcome sign and just stuck them together at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm making it all out of one piece of Baltic birch plywood, and I got it all set to put on the CNC, and we'll see how it comes out.
And that is not my design. I found a picture on the internet and copied it, and it was a free, whatever you call, picture that you could, there was no copyright, whatever. And I copied it and did that welcome sign, but it's pretty cool. I liked it.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah. So that's all I got. And like I say, I'm here as long as my internet stays up.
All right. So we have this lady with us tonight. And Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth. I am 20 minutes to 3 hours south out of Atlanta, Georgia, USA. I have to put the USA in there because, we have a country, Georgia, I stream over there on Twitch, and if you're not finding me there, I'm usually doing Ratchet Jaw in my Discord, so you can find me there if you ever want to just jump in. You could have a chat with me there. If anything else, I'm probably bussing about the house trying to make sure that it stays reasonably clean. It's hard to do because it's a really, really old house. I have a husband. I have one son, one grandson, and one daughter-in-law. I prefer to be called Lala. I don't like to be called the other words. Don't like it at all. Let's see. Where you want me to go from here, Russ?
So normally you stream on Twitch, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth on Twitch.
The king of crafting crusaders. The king of crafting crusaders.
Thank you, Gilroy.
Yeah, but my point is, where can they find you on Twitch?
I can. Is it okay for me to throw up a link in the chat?
Yes, of course. Okay. And Alan, them, and Brenda, and several of them they can approve it.
There are both of my links right there.
Okay.
The Twitch link and my Discord invite. That's only good for a day if you want to join my server. I'm going to warn you, my server is really tiny. Isn't that right, Kilroy?
Oh, yeah. There's topic upon topic upon topic upon topic in a real tiny space.
All right. So, I just happened upon you last night after I was watching some of my gaming stuff. And you said, do not forget to ask me this question. So I'm going to ask you this question at this time right off the bat so I don't forget it. And that is, how the hell did you come up with Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth?
Okay. Oh boy, this is really going to be hard to explain.
But
All
it's
right,
fun.
y'all
But fun.
follow.
Hey,
Kilroy's
we're gonna
already
we're
Kilroy's already
here
heard
until
it.
the cows come home, so I could be here all night.
Kilroy's already heard it, so he already knows.
Tell us again. Tell us again.
Okay. The frenzy is because that's the way I work. I'm not a slow person. I try to go as fast as I can because I want to sit the hell down as fast as I possibly can. I'm sure all of y'all don't blame me. And yes, I do tend to get hurt every so often in major ways. But anyway, so that's why the frenzy part, because anything I do is with fury. I mean, I'm just vengeful at doing what I'm doing to get it done. The wicked truth. All right. There had been a time in my life where I had so many people lie to me that I did not know what was up, what was down, what was coming at me, what was behind me, and what was fixing to kill me. All right. And I'm like, I can't take it no more. It was literally got me put this roller coaster in my head. And it's still trying to figure out the pieces. I decided that, hey, I'm not going to be one of those liars. I'm going to tell you the wicked truth, whether you like it or not. If you ask me a question, and be ready to either like what I got to say or not say, because I'm going to put it to you the way it ought to be. Not,
Well,
you know.
I totally agree with you. Go ahead.
If you ask me a question about anything, I will try my damnedest to answer you with the truth on knowledge part of it. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to tell you I don't know. I'm not going to put smoke up your butt, literally. If I don't know something, then I need to know that something, so I will go research it first before I say anything to anybody about stuff like that. If you ask me a personal question, I will use my right, because I am on USA soil, to exercise my Fifth Right Amendment and tell you I'm not going to answer that.
Well, hell yeah.
I mean, I am a U.S. citizen. I can do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yes.
And if you're doing something wrong in front of me, just be ready, because I'm going to let you know you're doing it wrong. Whether it's being a jerk, doing something stupid, I'm going to let you know. I don't care. That's just
Well,
me. I'm straight up hardcore that way, I guess.
well, actually, you've done nothing but tell me that you're just a all around, what I would say, great American citizen.
I'm not a faker either. I am no way a faker. I am
Well,
tomboy all the way.
I try not to be myself.
I'm not
Trust me, over the years, I've had a lot of people lie and tell stories over me, but I just shove it off my shoulders and keep on going.
All right, so here's another thing about when people tell me lies. I usually can spot them because I've done seen the looks in people's eyes. I can read people now.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
Let's
All
see.
right. So we understand that, and that's great and everything. So let's get into the crafting part.
Okay. What do y'all want to know?
Well, you're working on something. What are you working on? It's called some of the stuff you call, or what some of the stuff you do is called crochet, correct?
Yes, I am crocheting a little bitty octopus. See, y'all got it wrong. It was an octopus.
Oh, we
wasn't a
said
pumpkin?
snowman. I think
No,
some
it's
of us
not a
said
pumpkin. Oh, hush, Kilroy. It's a little octopus. Ain't he cute?
Yes,
I think
it
he's
is.
adorable. He's got 9 legs, but that's only because he's made with with 3 different colors, and I couldn't leave one color set next to the
Oh,
next
now
one.
hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me go to solo layout. Yeah, let's go into that. Yeah, let's keep that up. All right. So yeah, we can see that. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay. So I'm trying to make another one of these, but just a hair bit bigger. I just want to see how much bigger I can get.
Okay,
Now,
when you say that, do you have to know the needle count in each layer before you try to make it, or you just wing it?
okay, this is a really short, surmised, abbreviated to hell and back crochet pattern right here. I
Okay, I
mean,
understand that. Yep.
and
My my
they're not
mother taught me crochet, so I
this
know
is
where you're going with
they're
this.
not called layers, they're called rounds.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
And if you're going back and forth, it's called rows. So,
yes.
you're talking about knowing the different needle sizes. Well, it all depends on what kind of gauge you're trying to reach in a pattern.
Yes.
So, if it's a garment that you're wearing, it has to be spot on with your gauge. Very spot on. If it's something like a scarf, that don't have to be the gauge. If it's a hand towel, a blanket, or something, that don't have to be the gauge. Did I make the pattern? No, I watched somebody on YouTube. So, but of course, I had to fancy it up a little bit because I go the extra steps. I would not be a good crochet test pattern person because I'm already modifying it before I even get on the first round. That's
Right.
just
And
how I
then
am.
yeah, but how when you say that, what you're saying is you see the pattern, you see what they've done,
Hmm.
but in your own intuition, so to speak, you realize that that's not the way I want to do it. So you make those changes while you're
Yeah.
developing it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, and that's normal. I see a scroll saw pattern and I love it. I download it and everything, and I look at it and I'm like, but that shouldn't be this way. It should do this, this, and this. So I make those changes. So that's just a how do you want to put it?
Artistic
Artistic
license.
license.
Yeah, an artistic type of thing in you that you see that and you change it.
Okay, so do we want to see something else besides me crochet?
Well, the sky's the open, so that's crocheting. But I love crocheting because my mother was a crocheter, and but yes, you show us what you want us to see.
All right, somebody name a craft and I'll show it to you.
We don't know what the heck you do.
Design, graphic
Right,
design.
just one
Building
second
I
bridges.
before you
can't I
pull
can't
out
show
that.
you a 3D
1
graphic
second
design
before
right
you
now.
do that. 1 second before you do that. We have Leonard Davis, Aussie Man, Y. Mitchell,
Yes. And Chad's
James
also out there.
Parker, Chris Nealand, Jim Dockrell, M. Chav.
Yes.
We have people, James Walsma over on Facebook, Midnight
That's easy for
Scroller
you to
over on
say.
Facebook. We have a lot of people out there. I'm looking through Doug McCarty is over there on YouTube. Russ Meadows. Hey, Russ Meadows. Hey, how you doing, my friend?
Hello,
Jim
Russ.
Dockrell, Michelle Marcoux, Chris Nealon.
Bonsoir.
All these people are watching us here tonight. So those are just and guys chime in. Anybody else you see that is out there that I've missed?
I'll be right back 1 second. I forgot to get one thing. This figures.
Okay. Well,
This
then
figures.
while we're out there, guys, why don't y'all name off a few that I haven't named?
Tatting. Ask her about tatting.
Okay, no, people in the chat. Why Mitchell?
He knows that. He's
No,
conning.
Carl
serious.
Gantry.
Serious. Tatting.
Well, I don't. Well, to ask her when she's on here, I'm talking about people in the chat.
Okay.
Have you not got that straight yet?
I guess not.
Leonard Davis.
Call
Thank you
Gentry.
for being out there. Why Mitchell? I said that before.
Denning, he's out there.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go through a few old cranky workshop. Oh, that's Chris.
That guy's a jerk.
Ahern.
Well, we know he's here.
Yeah, we're monitoring Facebook and YouTube as of this moment. Twitch
Chainsaw
not tonight
sculpting.
because it's down, but unfortunately that's not my problem. And KMA Kilroy.
KMA. Oh.
Okay. I got one for y'all. Y'all didn't name it, but I'm going to go ahead and put it out here. This is one of the things that I do right here. It's a little
Hey,
dirty.
that's great. We want to see it.
Okay. So,
That was a contest or a game.
First off, what the hell are you showing us?
that is called, let me get the other screen back up here so I can see what I'm, this is called cross stitching right
Yes.
here.
I was getting ready to say cross stitching.
My light is just blurring it out real bad because there is like a
No, we
sheen in
can
the
see
thread.
it, but okay. So explain it. You have a back fabric that is stretched across.
A frame.
Yes. Okay. I got that. Okay. All right.
All right. Now,
So you're basically stitching things into that back stretched fabric.
yeah, they're little bitty X's. Man, my light is
Yeah.
horrible.
No, well, don't worry about it.
When I've actually,
We can see it really good now.
We can actually see the actual squares. It's that good of detail.
It is,
that's
Frenzy.
something I've actually done before.
Okay.
Yeah, the detail work. We can see the detail work without a problem.
Okay. So, I made a game out of cross stitching. It's called Battle Stitch. Okay.
Well, I ain't gonna play that game with you.
Oh. So anyway, I send these people off this like grid thing. They have to draw a picture on it, and then they have to get the color key because I got certain colors that I'm using. Okay. They get the color key and they figure out which color would actually match the color on there, and they write it down on the grid. And if we get on Twitch through my Ratchet Jaw and Discord, or if they'd rather type the directions to me, they can. All right. So they tell me where to put the stitch at and which color and the right coordinates on here. Okay. I have to guess it before there's 75% of it done. And if I guess it before then, I win. If I don't guess it after that, they win. But anyway, I'll go ahead and make a second one and mail it to them anyway. So this one right here is Mitchell, which is in the chat with us here tonight. That one was hers, and these two are the Twitch streamer that we rated last night, Russ. Those were Lady Prettyans right there. But I've won.
Yeah,
but I am 3-0. I have won all three.
Yeah, we rated. What's her name?
Lady Prettyans.
Yeah, Lady Pretty. She was over there making some ghost cupcakes.
Yep.
We went over there and rated her last night.
It's a real fun game to me. I like it, and both of them like it. I need to strike up another game, but that's a game you can actually play that's hands-on across the world with somebody else
Pretty cool.
The same time, and actually have an ending result other than burning up electricity. You know.
All right. So, can we get into showing some things? You have the dragon with you?
You want to see the dragon?
I want to see the dragon. I saw this last night. And, can you make another one of those?
Can I make another one of those?
Yes. Because I will pay you if you make me one. And I don't care what the price is.
Are you sure about that?
Let's put it this way. Did I hesitate when I said I do not care what the price is?
No, you did not. Okay, y'all ready? You ready to go on? Okay,
Yeah,
it's
I want one of those. I want one of those. I don't care what I want one of those.
Oh my God.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Spyro the dragon.
Spyro.
And he's wearing his booties. This one I made last
I
night.
want you to make me one of those, but all 4 feet have to be red booties.
Red booties.
Red booties. The color of the dragon is perfect. It don't change anything, but the booty, his feet, must be red.
Okay. Well,
And
we'll discuss the price later.
I will repeat this. I do not care what your price is.
Okay, I'm just warning you.
Well, all right, we need to do this live where we can see his face when you tell him.
Well, let's put it this much. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't really matter.
Just think about that.
You see each one of these different colored things here, they are all separate.
I want it exactly
except
like
for this.
you make it, except for red booties. I want the blue, the white, the yellow, the orange, everything perfectly like you made it, except I want red booties on all 4 feet.
You got your commission, Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth.
Okay, here's another one. You want to see another dragon? Thanks to Kilroy, I was able to paint this one.
Oh, that is awesome.
Cool.
That is awesome.
Look at its toenails.
See, Russ, you need 8 of those tied up in front of your sleigh.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Ain't it cool?
Now, this, when you say that it's painted, that's fabric, but painted fabric?
No, this one right here is 3D resin print that Kilroy sent me.
Oh, okay.
And I painted that. That's my paint job.
She did a fantastic job.
That's incredible. Al, you sent her that?
Yes.
Was that made on your resin printer, Al?
Yeah, I've got several of them on my desk right now that we actually participated together, and my painting isn't as well as hers, but I've got three different sizes here, including the size that I sent her, and I did mine on the 3D printer.
That is awesome.
On the resin printer for her.
So you're backstroke. You're not only talented as making things, you can paint too.
Oh, you want to see some painting?
Yeah, let's. Well,
okay.
you actually
Brenda G's gonna love this one. Okay, I know she will. That's fingernail polish and glitter and little bitty beads and.
That's cool.
Too bad it died. Oh, wait, there's hope for it yet.
Couple of cigarettes left in that bad boy.
Like that last cigarette.
Only us smokers get that excited over a spent.
All right. You want to talk about getting detailed painting? Let me put this up here.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That's some more of my painting.
Wow. How do your hands stay that you know, when I go to paint things, my hands start shaking. How do your hands stay that steady to paint something like that?
Different
There's a
drugs.
secret. There's
Yeah.
a secret to that. All right, so you got your
Yeah, the
holding
secret
your
is
model.
what?
You're holding your model, right? This part right here has to be laying on the table. Okay?
Yep.
You gotta have your hand turned this way. And then you take your one of these fingers right here.
Yep.
You got your brush. You take one of them fingers and you brace it on your other fingers.
Yep.
Or on the holder. And then you can paint. See? That's how you keep your hands from shaking.
Yepper.
You brace them. Just like that. This is not a brush. Okay? I know it's not.
Yeah.
No, but I understand what you're saying is. But now, no, go through that technique one more time because I want to record that on this video one more time because I have a hard time. I mean, my hands aren't shaky. Don't get me wrong. But in the same aspect, I do have problems. And maybe I'm doing things a little bit wrong. And so go through that again.
Okay, see? This part of your arm right there. You see it right
Yes,
there?
I got it.
It's better if you have a pad right there.
Yeah, okay.
That way you don't get that ugly
I got
groove.
it. Yep.
Okay? You put your arm on the table or you take it all the way down, which I don't like it all the way down. I like to have it, propped up right there on the table. See that? You take your paint holder thing.
All right. I got that. All right. I got it.
You turn your wrist
Well, your
to where
camera
you're
is moved.
comfortable.
Your camera is moved. You're way too far down.
Okay, well, I had to do that to show you this part of it sitting
Oh,
on the
okay.
table.
Okay. I got you.
Now I'm going to move it this away.
There we go. All right. So now show me. Yep. I got it.
Make sure you got a good stance with your holder. This is a
Yep,
homemade holder
it.
right here. I made this right here. I was not going to go out and spend $50 to get a holder. Was not going to do it.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you get your wrist turned where it's comfortable. You don't want to feel no tension anywhere because you want to be relaxed. All right. Any of these fingers right here, these 3 fingers right here, you got to hold the brush for this, right? You're going to either support yourself right here on these fingers. You can even do your thumb. Thumb will help you get up higher on your model. Okay? If you want to go down lower, you would grab some of these fingers down here. But that stops your shaking. You got to support yourself somewhere, just not on the model.
Wow.
And then I have one of these. This is why my light is so bright. I have one of these.
Oh yeah, I've got one of those too. Yes, so that's not a problem. But the positioning of what you just showed me is just like wow. It just opened up a new avenue. I didn't understand how I could do that. And wow.
Russ, once you get it and once you start putting it together, it's addicting.
Yeah, I'm like wow. That's totally. I never understood how. Thank you. I mean, you just taught me something big time.
Okay, the reason why this is on the bottom right here, this extra piece of plexiglass I put there, is so that way I won't be able to knock it over too easy. And it's heavy duty. I mean, it's heavy. This right here has got glass in it from a cell phone that I found on a job site that me and my husband were working at. I brought it home because it was black glass. Easy peasy, right? Ready for a mosaic or this. And I got cotton stuffed in there so that way it don't move and shake. But I do several of those kind of little paintings. Here's another one.
Wow.
Look at that gun. Wait a minute. Can I get it turned on?
I know. I see it. I'm like, damn.
I gave him flowers. He's having a battle on flower field.
You are so talented.
You must use a brush with one hair on
I use a 00, a 0, a 00, 000, and a 1 or a 2.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Here is some knitting and some tatting right here. This is what I call my bird's nest.
See,
Yes, and I
tatting.
saw this last night. Now, just to break off one for 1 second, my mother used to do this too. And she used to do some of the most intricate patterns that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, just
And
wait till I get to the real good one.
I know, but when I saw this that you showed me last night, it just memories just flooded back from some of the stuff that my mother used to do that was this like this. In other words, that intricate.
I got.
And by the way, hold on just 1 second, please. By the way, I am so involved in this that I would hope, and I think my panelists too, that I would hope that everybody that all y'all on the panel are watching the chat, because I freaking can't, because I'm watching her. So if you have a question or whatever, and I know people are going like stupid out there in the chat, I'm sorry, I'm so involved in this that I can't even look up and see what you're asking.
Okay.
So anyway, go ahead.
All right, so I want a place to put my yarn ends in. I do not throw them away. Mistakes, I just put whatever in there. I might use them for like stitch markers when I'm doing something really fine and I can't use these big ones, because that right there will leave a hole in the fabric. I will use the leftovers from crochet doilies or whatever, or I'll take and reach over here, grab a handful out of it, and just shove it straight up in something. I use it as stuffing for free stuffing. Okay,
right.
So it doesn't. None of it gets wasted, right?
When you do that stuff along the outside, the white, what size of a crochet needle are you using?
It's a tatting needle.
It's a tatting needle. Hang on a minute. Where did I put my tatting needles at? Oh,
so in other words, it don't have a crochet size needle. It's a tatting needle.
Yeah, hang on. Let me try.
Because I know crochet needles have sizes, right?
Do I have a needle in here? Yes, they are in here. This is what my tatting box looks like.
I understand that, but my point is crochet needles have a size, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they all have sizes for what you want to crochet, in other words.
Yeah.
And the size correlates to the size of the thread, correct?
Yeah, generally. It all depends on how tight or how loose you're going to go with your work.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. So, in other words, if I wanted a little bit tighter, I'd go a little bit smaller needle.
And if you wanted to go a little bit looser or a lot of looser, you would go with a larger size needle.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you see, I wasn't raised yesterday. My mother taught me this stuff.
Okay, here's a tatting needle right there.
Okay.
And they come in various sizes, as you could tell.
Okay.
But that's what they are. These are needles. That's how I make that tatting. And this would be the size I would make that tatting right there.
Now, what size is that?
I think this one right here would be a 5. Right there.
So that'd be like 0.3 millimeters?
Hang on a minute. You want to know what size that would be? Oh, my gauge doesn't tell me. This is a tatting gauge right here.
No, but I'm telling you, that is like 3 millimeters.
There's nothing to it, right?
Al,
Yeah,
does
that's
that
a
look
size
like,
5. I guessed it right. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, Al, does that look like 3 millimeters?
Sure.
And then they come as big as these two right here.
Right.
This
that
is
looks
the
like
one you
that
would
looks
actually,
like more of like a 3 millimeter.
This would actually be the one.
Dixon, you gonna help us out here?
Well, the
yarn.
handle is bigger. The first one she had.
Well, no, we're not
is
talking about
like
the handle. We're talking about the point
Yeah.
on the end.
The point on the end, that first one was like 0.4 millimeters of a millimeter, very small. That one there looks like maybe a half a millimeter. I'd say 0.6 millimeters. Yeah, see now that thing right there, that thing is only like a 0.25 millimeters. So 0.25 of 1 millimeter.
Yeah.
Them are
Okay.
tiny.
Well,
Yeah, because 3
I wish you'd
millimeters
have
is
spoke up sooner rather than keeping quiet.
Yeah.
3 millimeters is an eighth of an inch, if I remember right.
Yes, 3 millimeters
Oh
is
yeah.
huge.
So well, hell yeah, I was way off bat with
Her
3
handles are
millimeters.
3 millimeters, but the needle is so small.
Yeah.
So, but they're dull. They're dull. They're not sharp. But you
What do you
can't
mean
keep
they're
an eye out
dull?
with them.
They're not very smart. They're not very smart.
Wait, just 1 second. You say they're dull, not sharp. So what you're trying to say is they're normally dull so they don't cut through the thread. They like just
They're dull so that way you don't injure yourself.
okay.
So you don't
No,
actually
I'm
sharpen
asking
them. You
for the
don't.
truth. Well, I
you
thought
don't-
it was because you didn't. There had to be dull, not to injure yourself, but dull to the point of using it through the fabric.
All right. So
No,
This is
but
why
what
we
you're
don't
saying
really-
is they're dull because you don't injure yourself, right?
right, pretty much.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Plus, their jokes are bad like mine.
But
Well, I know, but I didn't understand what dull meant.
All
You're
right,
not
so
threading
I'll
that.
give a little demonstration on why it doesn't matter if this has to be sharp or not. Because you're really not using it. You're not really using it. You're just... Hang on, let me get myself set here.
You just twirl around it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's out there being like.
I don't know, but you didn't thread the needle right because you didn't lick the thread.
You're not supposed to lick it. Oh, man, I cannot stand for somebody to lick the thread.
Oh!
Gross. No, you're not supposed to lick this thread because if you're using thread, it will expand it on the end. Some of these yarns will expand and you won't be able to thread it at all. Sometimes
Yeah,
I'll take...
See, smart ass, you shouldn't lick it.
Okay, sometimes I'll put like fingernail polish on the end of it right here because sometimes this will get threaded and rethreaded and get shredded.
Yes,
from all
great
the
idea.
rethreading.
And I think my mother used to put wax on the end.
Put just put enough on there, put a
Yeah,
point
put
on
wax.
it so that way you
She
can...
used to use wax. She used to rub the wax on the end so it wouldn't flare out. In other words,
If you loop that thread in a loop and put it in your palm, and rub the eye on your palm, the thread will crawl right through the hole. Did you ever try that with real fine thread?
No, I'm not. I've tried it and it don't work for me. So there
Look at
is
that.
a tatted ring right there.
look at that. That is freaking awesome.
That's an expert at work.
Yes.
Let me
Can
give
you
a little
go-
shout
no.
out. Can I give a little shout out to MChab
Yes.
in the
Yes.
chat?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
she is my teacher in tatting. She taught me how to do the tatting
Who is it?
on Twitch.
MChab.
MChab. Oh, MChab. Yes.
She's
Yes,
the
she
one that
was
taught me
on,
how to tat. So let me give her a
yes.
little shout out. I love her dearly. She's like one of the bestest friends in the whole world.
Does she have a Twitch channel?
And
Yes.
she does.
Well, we'd love to have you on.
There you go, MChab.
Uh-oh, she's going to be mad at me now.
Yeah. We want MChab. We want MChab.
No,
No pressure.
but,
No pressure.
you know, just give me 1 second to make a statement. My show has always been about woodworking and making, and I understand that. And we've done that for years. But the making part, since we branched out, does not only include like 3D printing or whatever. Making is making.
That's right.
whether it be
That's right.
crocheting, knitting, needling, whatever. Making is making.
Beer.
So you fulfill every bit of the making part, and I'm sitting here watching you right now making this, and I'm in awe.
She does shuttle tatting. I
Well,
can't
we'll
do
have
the
to have her
shuttle.
on.
I can't do the shuttle because I have a problem. I was stung by a bee right down in there when I was 5 years old, and it's caused me to have actual issues from even today from it. It's like it struck straight down into a nerve. And it's hindered me from doing a lot of things with these fingers that I should be able to do. Crazy, but it's true.
Well, keep doing what you're doing. I want you just keep doing what you're doing. I want
How
you to
about
make something.
how about something like this for your kitchen?
Oh, that is cool. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
All right.
That is so cool.
You know what it is?
Soup
Tomato
can.
paste can.
No way.
Yep.
No way. A tomato. I'm enjoying this so much.
How y'all like my rough cut round wood?
It's round.
Well, you got to keep them in there in your cans because,
Yep.
you got proverbial. I know everybody's got one in their kitchen. If you don't, get one.
Yeah, paring knife.
Uh-huh. The reason why you want that wood down in there is because these right here, your tips, if you don't have the wood in there for it to bounce off down there in the bottom, all you're going to do when it hits the bottom, you're going to keep curling that edge up
Yep.
on your knife.
Exactly.
So that's a safety feature for your knife. And this
You
is
are
just
so
crochet.
right.
It's just crocheted. So
That
this
is
goes
so
on
cool.
there. And I love this
You
new
know,
silicone stuff. I'm
I
going to
will
tell you,
tell
it is the
you.
bee's knees.
I will tell you. I am enjoying this so very much.
Well, I'm glad you are.
We're going to go about another 15 minutes.
Okay, so I need to bring out another heavy hitter, right?
Yep.
Bring out the big
out
guns.
another heavy hitter.
All right, let me bring out.
I'm going to walk away for a few seconds so y'all can take over and talk to her or talk with her.
Okay. He's going to kill me for showing this one already. I
Show
know
it.
he is.
Show it. Show it. Show it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Show
He's
it.
gonna kill me for sure.
Show it.
Nice.
Oh my God. Is that a rose?
It's a crocheted rose.
That's
The
beautiful.
rose by any other name.
Yeah.
Each one of these petals were done individually.
Neat. Very cool.
That is beautiful. Beautiful.
And each one of these roses, I don't know if you can see the spiral in them or not. As I was crocheting it around in the circles, I was crocheting actually around stainless steel wire.
Wow.
Nice.
That way I can have memory in it. So I can shape it.
Very cool.
Isn't that not gorgeous? This sucker is heavy. It's really heavy. You would never think a rose would ever weigh that much, but this one does. And I think I balanced it pretty good for it to stand on its own.
Yes.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
So I can stick it anywhere I want to. Well,
And
not
you know what?
there.
And you know what, Frenzy? What do you call that?
It's a crocheted rose.
So a rose by any other name is still a
Little
rose.
rose.
I don't know. His wife slapped me with a rose. It's got some weight behind it.
A
Okay.
little bit hit on the side of the head with it.
All right, let's see what else we got. And the Applebee's takeaway thing. Save them. When you go, save them. All right.
Hey, Frenzy, should we save them?
Hell yeah. All right, here we go with some really. Let me just go ahead. The box don't want to behave. Let me take it out. Get all this.
That looks very Christmassy, by the way.
I believe it's his.
An 8-bit. Christmassy and 8-bit.
There you go. That is a crocheted C2C. That would actually be big enough to cover a lap.
I see.
But I've done a micro work with it. This is done with the tatting thread, almost. So, ta-da!
Ta-da.
Oh, what's underneath here? Wait, what we got here? Let me fix this. Y'all can't see this yet. Oh, this is the big gun right here. Come here.
Bum.
There you go. Look at that. There's another one.
Ooh.
Tiny. Yep.
Ooh.
And it was knitted on them toothpicks that I made.
So what are we doing today? Yeah.
Check that out.
My museum bull folded a large.
All right. Who's listening to some other stream?
I'm sorry, the video opened up on me. I had to close it down.
And this is tatted right here.
Now, what's the difference between tatting and crocheting?
Crocheting is done with a hook. Tatting is done with a singular sewing needle, but in a monstrous length.
Because I noticed that there's holes in between this, but yet not the one on the left. Or is there?
No, this is pretty much solid right here.
Yeah.
But this is a C2C. This is done, believe it or not, it's worked back and forth this way. It's not done this way like you would think. It's done back this way.
So what does that make a difference when you work it the different direction?
I really don't know.
In that one, it would probably be say you don't have to lessen how many times you have to change color of thread.
Yeah, that's true too. And this particular pattern, but yeah, changing colors is a I'm not saying the rest of the word.
Getting it caught off on the right
BITC.
stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, BITT something, whatever.
Because you'll have all these bobbins floating around in the back. And then you got to keep straightening them out. That's a pain in the butt. And this is the kind of graph that I was using. Believe it or not, I took this thing and up to my computer monitor, taped it up there with painter's tape, and actually drawed the lines.
Wow.
Man, my neck was killing me after I was doing that. It's over my shoulders.
Yeah, I bet they were.
Because I've got this big TV that I was doing it on.
M. Chav said tatting is rings and chains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Thanks, M. Chav.
Here's some more tatting.
Let me. There are a few people that are on here tonight that don't normally watch my show, and I understand that. M. Chav is one of them, and I appreciate it. And I would love to have you on my show. Y. Mitchell. So there's a few of the that I know are Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth's friends that are here watching tonight, watching her, and I would reach out to you to say that we can have you on the show too. This is not a show dominantly about woodworking, even though it says simply wooden creations. But I've learned over the years there are so many things, so many aspects. That's beautiful. As making and stuff, like she's showing right now, that we've expanded. It's not only it's 3D printing, it's laser cutting, it's CNC, and now we've branched out into crocheting and tatting and what the hell else have you showed us tonight?
Painting and beadwork.
Beadwork,
This one right here is macramated. I wish my hands weren't drawn. Do I have anything darker over here?
No, we can see it. We can see it. Beautiful.
That's a macramated owl.
An owl?
That's
An
an
owl?
owl.
Yeah, I can see it. His eyes, his beak. Yeah, I see it. Beautiful.
It certainly doesn't look like a pumpkin.
Okay, me and Kilroy sponsored this one right here. Again, it was a birthday present, I think 2 years ago. Right, Kilroy?
Which one?
That one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did that over on Peepers. We did I made one of those, and so did she, and so did Peeper. Peeper is a woodworker. A leather worker friend of mine that we go back years. And you talk about making, oh my God, that's a whole nother rabbit hole, as we speak. Good stuff. Good stuff. It all fits together too. It all of
I
making.
hand roll my cigarettes. I smoke healthier cigarettes than most people do.
You sure that's what's in there?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what's in there.
So
At
yes.
this moment.
So, hold on just 1 second. So why Mitchell? She says, I've been here a while, aka Mitchell Loomknitter. So you've been watching us for a while. And she says, thanks for the offer. But here's my point. Why haven't you, and I'm not trying to say this derogatory, but why haven't you reached out to me before to say, hey, I would like to be on your show or do something like this? Because we're not closed to woodworking or whatever. We're doing things that people crafting, and I'm expanding this up to whoever and whatever wants to go here and show this, because I'm going to tell you, I knew Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth, and I met her and I saw some of her stuff, but really having her on the show and showing off what she did just blew my mind away as far as some of the stuff that she's created and done. So we're opening up the show. It's Simply Wooden Creations. It doesn't have to, it's making, period, across the board, whatever you can do. And if you want to come on the show, just let me know. So,
and Russ, both those, I know them personally, Chav and Mitchell. They both do excellent work also. I highly recommend both of them myself.
Well, that's pretty. Go down the one before that. No, the yellow one before that. That one. Open that up, please.
Okay.
What is that?
This is what I did when I had cancer. This is what I worked on when I had cancer.
Yeah, but
Didn't we
what
do
is,
like
is
20
that
of those?
crochet?
That's crocheted right there.
Didn't you do like 20 of them?
What is the size? What is the size of the thread of that?
0.5.
0.5.
That's what my mother used to crochet.
Yes, Donald. That's some of the stuff my mother used to do.
Mama called it tobacco twine crochet.
Okay, so my husband pissed me off really bad one night.
Uh-oh.
And to keep from getting into a big old fight.
Oh, take that off. I want to see that one. Yeah, I want to see that one.
Is this a shop confession?
Oh my God.
That's a doily.
Yes, that's a doily that is beautiful.
Yeah, the doily, he made 25 of them.
Oh, you made 25 of them?
Well, some of them I don't have them no more. I mailed them off to people.
Because you were mad.
How many do you have as of now?
I got quite a few in my lap.
How many you want for them?
How much do I want for them? I don't know. This one's not even finished yet.
No, the one you just showed me.
This one?
The bigger one.
Yes.
Oh, well, just wait a damn minute. Let me show you some more.
Right. Wait a damn minute.
Me and her may be related.
Oh boy.
Look here. There's another one.
More than
See,
what you think.
My mother used to do this stuff. I swear to God. And she used to blow my mind away.
Now, I'm going to tell you, even a small one like this can take a 40-hour work week or better
Yes.
to make.
I totally
Sometimes
understand that.
an 80-hour work week.
I totally understand that.
A lot of people think, oh, we just whip that sucker right on up, $5. No. It costs $5 just to get the material. All right? I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
That right there.
$5 won't even. Hell
Don't get
no.
me
You
started
spent a
on
week
that.
to do that.
There's another one.
Let's put it that one. Let's put it that way. I would give you $50 for that.
Here's another one.
Probably 75.
I got one over
I say
there.
it's worth more than that.
I got one doily over there that I'm waiting till the end to show. I would not let it go for more, no less than, I would say $13.50.
Well, show me. Show me.
1,350, right?
Yes, $1,350.
$1,300.
Okay.
Show me.
And Russ said he would buy it.
Just wait. There's lots of this little cuteness. Look, there's a black one. I love the doilies because, man.
I want to see the 1350 one.
Oh, come on. You got to wait. Just here's something for your eyes to feast on. There's a nice one.
Oh, yeah. How much is that one?
Oh, my God.
How much is that one?
Russ, you sound like you're drooling over there.
He is. You can't hear the saliva hitting his belly.
Oh, and I also do these stupid things, washcloths. I knit washcloths. There's a bag full of them, all kinds of different. And they're great to clean house with. They're a lot better than them store-bought pieces, the stuff you buy.
I want to see the 1350 one.
Just wait. Everybody meet my Lala.
Oh,
not the Lala.
There's my Lala. She holds my stuff for me. I need to finish her. She got plenty of hair. Granny got hair. Or Lala. There's what the back looks like. I need to finish her. That hair took forever for me to get it added on there. But she got plenty of hair. All right. So you really want to see the 1350?
Yes,
I think he wants to buy it.
I'm not saying I want to buy it, but
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Tab already knows which one it is.
I'll tell you what.
And I would. First off, before you put it down there, I want to tell you if I'm not saying I wouldn't buy it.
No. Just look at it.
I'm just saying I want to see it.
I'm totally joking, guys.
Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all. This sucker is 22 inches, roughly about 22 inches wide. So you're not going to probably all see it all. That's why I'm trying to get everything out of the way here. Okay. This is my second tatted project I have done. Which is also my first biggest one. And I'm going to do something really special with it. All right, let's see if I can get it to da-da for me. Oh, wrong way.
Oh, my God. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Very cool.
Now, how long did it take me to make this? I think it took me a month and a half, 6 to 8 weeks to make this.
I was going to say 3 months.
Yep.
Well, the only thing that was slowing me down, these are individually made and attached in
Yeah, I was
there.
going to say 3 months.
Each one of these round things are individually made and attached. Now do you see why I say 1350?
Yeah, no, it's not a question. I'm sitting here and I am awed. I am awed.
This is my
It is
showstopper.
beautiful.
This is the piece that I'm really proud of.
Le piece
Yes.
de résistance.
Yes,
But it's
that is
huge.
beautiful.
It's huge. Look, you see how huge it is, right?
Yeah, that's at least 2 foot.
And I'm a 6 foot tall woman.
I said that's like 2 foot by
Yeah.
2 foot. 2 foot by 2 foot. Okay, so I may talk to you about that.
And the reason why I'm kind of not
Well-
wanting to let go of it is because I got to take the camera down, turn on the light. Y'all will see the TV a second, but that's all right. I don't care. Let me take the camera now. I want to put it on this right here.
That'd be pretty.
Yeah.
I want to paint the face of it black. The thing that's stopping me from doing it right now is being able to keep the coordinates of the numbers. And there's my pine needles right there. They're drying.
Right. Right.
I'm started a new thing with baskets, but I would like to put that on there.
So
That would
you
be
would
really-
like to implant it over the numbers and everything?
I want to paint the face of it black, put some red numbers on it, and paint the hands red. So black face, put the doily on there, red numbers and red hands.
I gotta see this. I really gotta see this.
But my major hang up, again, is keeping the numbers where they're supposed to be at for me to put them back on there.
Right.
Get a big
That's something I would really have to see that you
get a big piece of pattern paper and put a notch at the top so that you know, and the bottom and on the sides, so you know where you started
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
Then kind of take some chalk or something and go over it so you'll know where the numbers are. That'd be the closest thing I could think you could do.
yeah, that's something you're gonna have to work on, but I can see it being beautiful. And you said, how much do you, if I was to tell you I wanted to buy that right now, you'd tell me $1,500?
I would tell you, when do you want it? Because I want a new computer.
Yeah.
And I would like a 3D resin printer too.
But
price just went up to 3,000.
before we get off here, though, we are still talking about the dragon.
The dragon, yes. Where'd he go?
So
I lost my dragon. Oh no, I lost Spyro. Come back here,
No,
buddy.
but my-
there you go.
did I not say that I wanted one of those?
Yes.
Yes,
You
you
did.
did.
Yes, you did, but
I
I don't
recollect
think
it, yeah.
I don't think she'll let you put it on your Home Depot credit card.
I
Maybe
can
your
pay
Lowe's
cash.
card.
I don't know. I could use a couple of windows.
Let's put it this way: I can pay cash. That's not a problem.
I mean, if you just want to ship me a couple of windows, that wouldn't hurt me either.
There you go. There you go.
I'll pay
See,
cash.
I'm one of these types of people that don't like money. It's dirty. It's nasty. You don't know what kind of cocaine's been on
Well,
it. Whose hands
I don't know
been
what
on
kind
it.
of cocaine.
Whose nose
until
been
you
rubbed
have a
over.
buyer, it's dirty, it's nasty until you have a buyer. So I'll just tell you what, I just won't buy it then.
No,
You'll
no,
get your
Dirty and
windows.
nasty.
You'll get your
No.
windows when you buy the computer.
Yeah, no, if it's so dirty and
Oh.
nasty, then maybe I
No,
don't
no,
want to buy it.
that's not what I meant.
Oh, that's bad.
I'd rather be barters and trade type person. You know,
Well,
you do me a service, I
I'll
do.
tell you what. PM me, private message. We'll talk between us two about it and making me one or whatever. And between us two
Oh
on
yeah. Does
Facebook.
anybody need any wood
Huh?
to turn on a lathe? Come get it. There's a whole oak tree in the backyard.
Oh, I doubt I can get that dry.
Yeah.
Well,
But my
Brenda
point
had one
is,
of those.
if you really want, I really want to buy one of those. And if you really want to make me one, PM me over on Facebook. We'll talk about pricing and everything. And,
I may have a major part of the yarn already,
well, it just
so that'll be a
my
bonus.
point again is between me and you,
Okay.
and you can private message me over on Facebook. So all these buttholes out here that keeps on making comments that
I say we need a ratchet jaw. What do you guys think?
yeah, so just private message me, please, over on Facebook and tell me how much you want to make one of those.
Okay.
I have a grandson that would fall in love with that.
Okay, so it would have to be squishy, not a hard one like I got here. Make
Well,
it
it's
squishy
not.
and cuddly.
No. He's older. He's older. He's
Oh,
older. He's like 7, 8 years old, but he's autistic. So I think he would really. So if it was hard, it wouldn't make a difference. So I think it would really, he would really love that.
I did have fun making it though. I did.
I bet.
Yeah, and it's a character that I see him doing in some of his fantasy games. It looks like similar to that. So
Oh man, can you see
anyway,
the lights
so
in his eyes when he sees it?
so my point is just private message me and we'll talk.
All right. Whew, that was a lot to show.
Nice.
It was.
Very nice.
It was.
I
Very nice.
appreciate
a
you
lot
letting me
to show.
come on, Russ, and everybody else putting up with me. Appreciate it.
Oh, I appreciate you being
It's our
here.
pleasure.
Well, here's my point. You say thanks for putting up with me. We had such a great time, and we learned so much.
Oh, now you're gonna make me cry.
No,
It's so nice to have
well,
this
no,
time.
but my point is, I think sometimes you underestimate what your abilities and what you can make is. So, therefore, yeah, some of the work you do is fantastic, marvelous.
She's so much more than this, though. She built a deck on the back of her house.
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
No, that was somebody else's house we built the deck on.
Well, on the back of the house.
Put a deck on the back of the house.
I bet she could. I bet you could put a roof on too.
My first, I
Army?
want to say, my first job was demolitions when I was 7.
yeah.
I
So
bet.
So anyway, I appreciate you being here tonight. Really do. Thank you so very much.
it done my heart really good to do this. I mean, I've had a lot of bad stuff being slapped at me lately. This really just perked me up. I'm gonna tell you.
Good deal, Frenzy.
Been trying to tell you.
Well, let me put it this way. The work you do, and I think your problem is not what's your quality of the work you do and what you make. It's the problem is marketing it. In other words, getting people to see what you do and know what you do in order to be able to sell it. So
I had somebody
maybe,
tell me one time, "Know your worth. You're worth more than you
well,
think you are."
yes, and
Sure.
they weren't lying to you. They were telling you the truth. So maybe I will talk to you on a side-to-side information on how to market some of your stuff, and maybe you can make a little money off of what you do. Because I got news for you. The quality of the products that I've seen tonight is outstanding. Yeah. So
I love pouring my whole heart into something when I make it. I look at details. I make sure that, see, like, look, even at the back of this doily, there is a front and a back of it. I made sure that you could tell where the back was. I put a little bit of red right there, so this side right here would go toward the table.
right.
You wouldn't see it on this side because you don't see the red on that side.
Fantastic.
So that way you know
All
what
right,
side is
guys.
up.
We're closing out tonight.
Got to have a
Great.
workshop confession.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, she has to tell that because it's going to be one of those needle sticks in her fingers.
Oh.
Oh, you never
All right.
know.
Workshop confession.
Yes.
Yeah. Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth. Listen, something that you did in your knitting or yarning or whatever you did woodworking that you, when after you did it, you went like, why the hell did I do that? Because you knew when you did it, it was going to draw blood. And the more gore in the blood is better.
Okay. I was in my craft room building a shelf to put some stuff on. And I was doing a jack stud for a half shelf going across the wall. I was holding the woods together with my fingers. I should have went and got a damn clamp, but I didn't do it. I was holding it with my fingers. And it was a star bit. You know, they're supposed to hang on there, look,
Yep.
for dear life, right?
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, my arm got torqued with it, with the drill, and it jumped off, and it went straight down into my cuticle right in there.
Ouch.
And it didn't take me about 3 seconds to realize that, hey, something ain't right. And I pulled it back, and when I looked back down in there was a star inside of my finger right there.
It
Down
don't
in that
take long.
quick. And I was streaming it live on Twitch, and unfortunately, there was a guy in there that was bloodophobic. He trucked it out of there in a hurry. But I did, yeah, that one, and it bled. It did. It was going, you know.
Well, so you went to the corner of your cuticle right there in the corner?
Yeah, right there. Oh, stupid camera.
Yeah.
So you did it on camera. Yes,
I
I'm not
still-
the only one anymore.
She's got it recorded too somewhere.
And
Yeah.
Two thumbs up. Two
In other
thumbs up
words,
on that one.
you could actually send me the video and we could play it back while you did it.
I don't know if it's on VODs or not anymore. I don't know. I don't know if somebody clipped it or not.
I don't remember.
I
clicking
still
it.
cannot feel that right there. It is a dead sucker right there. There is
No,
nothing
I
there.
understand. That's pretty good, though. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Because I'm going to tell you, any part of the thumb, left, right, middle, any part of the thumb hurts like hell.
And you lucky you get anything back from it.
Yeah,
I think it reshaped my finger right there a little bit too. I'm just saying.
Hold on, I want to see what I want to go back to solo layout. What is that your whole have laid out there?
This is the
That's
doily.
doily.
This is the 1350
Oh yeah,
doily.
that is so.
It's tatted.
I know that's tatted. I understand that.
I told you to ask her about
That
tatting.
is just so frigging beautiful. Wow. Wow. Really nice.
It feels good too.
I bet it does.
I'm real proud of that one.
Yeah, that's just beautiful.
And
All
it's
right,
really,
guys, we're gonna cut out here. It's 8 or 9:34. We went way over, which I could care less.
It happens when you have good
When
guests.
we have somebody with this much talent showing this much stuff, I think it's fantastic. So, yeah, thank you so very much for being on here, Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth.
and thank you, Russ. I appreciate you having me on.
Good job,
Oh yeah,
Trish.
it was our privilege more than you think to let you on here tonight. It was just awesome show. Sometimes when we do these shows, when we bring people in like Lady Frenzy, Wicked Truth, we don't expect the woodworking part or the making part, but then we get to understand that how creative people can be, such as what she does. So I really appreciate her for being on here tonight. Thank you, Al, Chris, Brenda, Donald, Dixon, Paul, all y'all on here. And once again, thank you, Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth.
You're welcome.
Only one thing we have to do. If you're too darn busy to get out in the shop and make some sawdust, you're just too darn busy. Just give me sawdust, lots of sawdust all around me and everywhere. I like it flying all around my shop and even in my beard and hair. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Please.
Live
And
long.
God bless.
Day.
Remember, you don't have to go home, but you can stay here.
And what he
No
said.
Red Sox.
What he said.
Nope, you can't stay here. You got to go home. Good
What
night,
he said.
everybody.
Night, everybody.
Night.
Good night. Go Sox.
Good night.
Good night.
Plug. He's looking for the button.
You know where it was last week.
And we're still live too, by the way.
Yep.
So thank you for everyone that was here. Thumbs up, like,
Thumbs up.
subscribe.
Still alive, Russ.
Just give them a
Still
little
live.
more time.
That's the reason I'm not saying anything. I'm just waiting for it to say not live.
And it's still there.
All right, we're going to extra innings.
Click that button again, Russ.
We're just early for
Y'all are
next week.
all the ones that saying it's still not live. Mine's on the end.